Damn. I think this is a little low. Is it? I don't know, I can't tell. Hi, sorry, I had to fix my light. Here we are again, live. This thing is a little bit too bright. How is everybody doing? Oh my God, I was editing all day for, I did my Bologna Sandwich Show comedy at the public access station in Pasadena. It's so funny. It's everything I envisioned it to be. It's a bunch of bologna and it's weird and it's hilarious. And everyone's gonna just die of laughter. I wonder if that's happened. Has anybody actually died of laughter? I don't know. I did post a video today on my Instagram and I was writing, and it was about this girl who had gone through the Maui fire and she also went through the Kenneth fire. So I did this cool video documenting her experience and what she had to say. Hi, Ron Jackson. Oh my God, you're so good. I love looking at all of your music stuff on TikTok. Anyways, I think you left. Okay. Well, I accidentally put Kenneth Fire 2024 instead of Kenneth Fire 2025. So then I had to take the video down, and then I had like 2 other grammatical errors in my video. Dominican Republic? Johan, nice to meet you. Nice to see you here. Welcome. I'm talking about my grammatical errors with videos that I posted. Fried bologna is delicious. Yeah. Fried bologna sandwich. My friend painted that right there. So it's called bologna sandwiches because my parents served bologna sandwiches at their Jewish Pentecostal wedding. Guess which one was Jewish and guess which one was Pentecostal? My dad or my mom? I'll leave that up to you to decide. So I had to take that video down. I did that. And it's just been a bologna-filled day. Lots of fun things. No, my mom's Pentecostal. Oh, thank you. I have funny videos. Thank you. Yeah, so this means I'm like Jewish, right? Because if your mom's Jewish, then you're Jewish. But my dad was Jewish. Hey, Brian. Nice to see you. I added something on my Turtitoid page that you might like. It's a patch. Well, the picture is what's interesting. I actually came up with it when I was on my live, but I would love to hear what you have to say about it. And it's $12. Let me know what you think about the, thanks, Roger. It's your girl, Amira. Hi. I'm so happy you like my videos. I want to just make you laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Welcome, Amira. But Ryan, I want to know, like, tell me what you think about my webpage. And is my pricing okay? Give me your feedback, dude. I want to hear what people have to say. This is, you love my videos so much. Tell me which videos you like. What's my best knock knock joke? Mama said knock you out. The prices are right. Oh, thank you for telling me this. I can't tell you how many times I've gone back and forth on if my prices are right. Okay, that makes me feel good. This is Turtitoids. If you can see that, Turtitoid, it's this weird art that I came up with and make more shout outs, please. It's your girl Amira. Everybody follow It's Your Girl Amira. Follow Roger. They're here and they're saying stuff and they're keeping the conversation going. And Ryan and everybody's super cool, so follow them. And then you'll have friends, virtual friends. Shout me out for them to subscribe. It's Your Girl Amira, I just said. Yes, Turtatoid, Drew. Do you know how hard it is for people to like even spell that name? I created Turtatoids. The name popped into my head when I was drawing weird pencil images one night, and they were like all connected to each other. They're like human-like species with like a whale breathing hole coming out of it, and then they had like people living inside of them, and I couldn't figure out what to call them. Yeah, check it out. So humanoid was like, I'm like, not humanoid, that doesn't sound right. And then I swear to God, the name Turtatoid just popped in my head. Sawyer the Goat. Follow Sawyer the Goat right now. Subscribe to Sawyer the Goat, and he'll subscribe back to you. He's a goat. So anyways, I wrote Turtatoid down next to this image, and and then like a year ago, I was like, I should do something with these. So I started to make hats. I spent $1,000 on like 60 hats, and I just ended up giving a lot of them away because I didn't like how the patches looked. I'm learning. And then I did some shirts. I have shirts on my website. They're really cool. These are like super cool images. My grandma, my Jewish grandma, would be so proud of my artwork. And I feel like a lot of my stuff is like, this is Teacup Ted. So he's half teacup, half Ted. He's half teacup, half human. Can you write my name down on a hat? Yeah, I could like do some sort of like, I don't know, what do you call that, where you do like specialized stuff? I mean, if I could just sell the normal stuff first, would be super cool. I look like an artist, like I've been painting on a wall. Whenever I wear jeans, I look like I'm like I'll paint all over me. I always feel like a painter when I wear this shirt. I don't know why. I'm on my Instagram too. Okay. I was saying something super interesting and I forgot. I'm really happy that Ryan said the prices are right. That makes me feel really good. I love any feedback that people have to say. And I look like I do. I look like an art teacher. I was a piano teacher. Is that the stuff behind you? No, I did not do that. This is a friend of mine that, his name is Hollywood. His like screen name is Hollywood. And I always see him every time I go out to like Venice Beach or Hollywood Boulevard. I always see him there, and he sells his art. He drew this in front of me and then colored it in. He's so good. I'll have to like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put his Instagram handle next to this painting because he deserves to have people follow him and see what he's doing. He's really good. So anyways, I think his real name is Rashim, but we say Hollywood around here. You subscribe. Thank you, Sawyer the Goat. The boxing toy shirt is the artwork on the back of the shirt. So what's on the back of some of the shirts is the name Turtatoid. And I'm trying to decide if I should do that on all the shirts. Right now on the boxing toy, I don't think there's anything on the back. But like one or two of the shirts, it says Turtatoid, right? Like on the very back, the lower part of the collar. So I don't know what people like. It's the same cost to have Turtatoid in the back, I think. So what was I just saying? I was gonna free ever. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll do that on all the shirts then. I'll do that tonight. I get so many great ideas when I come on my lives. Somebody told me to like to get my website built through Fiverr, and I did that. But I'll do that. Great advertising, yeah. And I'll put Hollywood's name next to that picture so people will follow him. It's like I have an art gallery in my apartment. It's amazing. So, what else? What else is happening? Oh my God, yes, I want to make toys. Turtatoid toys. That's a tongue twister. And I want to make a tongue twister book too. And tongue twister book. What is my favorite painting? What do I do on my channel? That is a great question. Bologna Sandwich Show is supposed to be a show about kind of everything. And I have a serious channel too called Bologna Sandwich Show Presents the Community. And that's like the sister channel to this one. And I had to separate the two because I can't do serious and silly on the same channel. It confuses people. So this YouTube channel, I started like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and I did crazy girl on the go videos. That was like 10 years ago. My flight attendant stuff from when I worked at Virgin America was 2012. So I just like 2 months ago, like resurfaced this channel that you're on. And I'm in the process of like putting up new videos. So my goal is to just, I did something at the public access station. Can you make a movie? Yes. Hey Fahad, how you're back? Cara Viago, St. Jerome is my favorite painting. I'll look that up. It just went away. Damn it. So what do I do on this channel? I just try to make like funny videos. My lives right now, I'm just doing this to act silly and goofy and have a community and let people know you can be a weirdo and all things in life are baloney. My mom and dad served bologna sandwiches at their Jewish Pentecostal wedding, which is so funny. But all things are baloney. And I can't wait to put up my public access stuff. That's kind of the crux of this show, is my public access show. It's really, oh, if you look like way, like, oh my God. In 2007, I did a show on public access called The Boring Show. And so the Bologna Sandwich Show is kind of going to be that again. Except it's called The Bologna Sandwich Show. But I just banter and talk about weird stuff. My vision for it is going to be really funny. It's kind of a mix, making videos about things that you like are into. Yeah, exactly. That's the Bologna Sandwich Show. I'm making videos about things that I am interested in. Yes. Politician because it's... Dude. Thank you, Fahad. Thank you. All the best for your passion and vision. Mwah. Thank you. That makes me super happy. Thank you for the support. And whoever just said that there is, oh my God, that is so smart. Their deli serves a sandwich called the Politician because it's full of bologna. Oh my God, that's so good. I want to eat it. That's so smart. That's super bologna. Yeah, that's a great description, Ryan. Is it this page is about stuff that I'm like interested in. And I get to talk and banter. What does bologna mean? Bologna itself is, well, bologna is also like in Italy, but out here it's a meat that is very processed and is equivalent to like American cheese. It's really bad food, but it's also really good. It's kind of a mix of everything probably in the cow that people aren't supposed to eat. Maybe some dog or cat. It's pretty good. You fry it up. See, fried bologna. You're the best YouTuber that we ever met. Oh my God, thank you. You're so sweet. I wish I was doing this 10 years ago. I wish I was doing this when I was a flight attendant. On all my layovers, that would have been like so much fun. I could have gotten fired earlier. I'm the best YouTuber in the world. Great art and a beautiful smile. Thank you, Drew. So nice. I have my wine. Hello, there's people joining on my Instagram. Nice to see you. Baby Grinder. Boop, boop. I really wish to eat bologna one day. Sadly, it's not available in our country. Fahad, what country are you in? I think you told me and I forgot. It was earlier today. Cheers. I don't know if you drink wine, but this is... Hi, good to see you. Hi, everybody who's joining. I'm drinking some red wine. It is like 8 p.m. over on West Coast time. Yeah, I like Merlot. This is something from Trader Joe's that was like $6, and it's a really good wine. I think it's the mixed of some sort. Oh, you're in India. Okay. What do you do in India? Hi, everybody who's joining my Instagram page. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you. I also have my YouTube live going, so it's like a party. It's a party over here. I was editing all day. If you saw my Instagram, I posted a video earlier, and then I had to take it down and repost it because I said the Kenneth Fire was in 2024. It was 2025. Oh, I'm just so silly. Oh, I don't care. We have something called butter chicken, and it's kind of really famous Oh, that sounds good. Butter chicken? Like chicken with butter on it? That's cool. This is not a Merlot, this is a mixed. But I will say that my favorite, I love like Malbec, it's really good. Oh, okay, a chartered accountant. So when you say chartered accountant, is that like something like we would say we're like an independent, like you work independently and then they hire you? I'm an independent woman and people hire me. That's a good joke right there. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm an independent woman and people hire me. That's how I make my money. I just came up with a joke. I'm getting back into stand-up and tomorrow night, I do my boxing class at 7 and then there's an open mic at 7 o'clock at the Barclay. I work as an analyst at Morgan Stanley. Oh, good for you. That's great. Malbec is delicious. I'm mostly drinking dry reds are great. Bologna jokes. I'm doing this open mic tomorrow. I have to try and like go to my boxing class and then go to the open mic. I hate missing my boxing class. But I have to like get to my open mic. I'm gonna use this as my open mic. I'll pretend, I swear to God, when you go to open mics, this is more interaction than I have at an open mic. No one listens to you. Bologna boxing, yes! Bologna boxing. I'll just throw some bologna at people. I pray to God I never have to like use the skills I'm learning with boxing. It's a good workout. We do some sparring. We wear a mouthpiece and stuff like that. But maybe it's good for like reflexes. I really wish to live a life like you, but I got a huge debt. Oh, Fahad, everybody has debt, especially in America. It is like impossible. You just carry debt. It's just part of life. It's a part of freaking life. Clint, nice to see you. Good to see you. Bologna reflexes, bologna wine. I'm drinking wine made of bologna. I think that you shouldn't worry about if you have debt. If you're able, what is debt? Debt is the devil, but it could be good too. It's just a part of life. Like, don't let it stop your creativity and don't let it stop you moving forward in life. Why are you sad, Roger? Don't be sad, be happy. But I think debt can be good, like knowing how to handle it and keeping 0% interest low and stuff like that. Baloney sad. Debt is tax-free and can be utilized that way. Oh, interesting. Thank you. Well, okay, but the debt might be, credit card debt may be tax-free, but there's interest rate. So you kind of are, right? Baloney debt. I should start a baloney card, a baloney credit card. But Drew, I want to ask you what you meant about that. We have shittiest tax system in the country, bro. Damn. Yeah. If we're not paying taxes on our credit card debt or just debt, but then we're paying interest rate. I'm not responding to that, Roger, because I don't know what that means. And baloney country. Trust me, I know about debt up to my eyeballs in it. But okay, I believe you. I'm just trying to figure out, and I like that you say that because that makes me feel better. Loans are debt and are tax-free. If you tie up your worth in assets, you can pay very little taxes. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that because I want to go back to that comment, top chat. I'm going to screenshot that. Loans. Baloney nails. Yeah, I need to get my nails filled. I might just have them take this off and just do regular. This picture that I just took is so funny. I like that you're saying that. I think that there's smart ways to do things. And Fahad, maybe, I don't know, I'm sorry that you have debt. It's life. And as long as you can like keep progressing and pay your bills. I have this phone with the Turtitoid sticker. I also make stickers. I don't sell them on my website because I just give them away. When I used to like do art fairs, I would sell my shirts and I would. Baloney bills. Baloney bills. This is the screensaver on my phone. This is me at the public access station filming my Bologna Sandwich Show. It's so funny. It's so bad it's good, which is the goal. It's supposed to be so bad it's good. I can't wait to finish editing it. It'll be done in like a week or so. And then I send it to the public access station. They have to air it first, and then I can upload it to YouTube and stuff. Yeah, it's so funny. This is just my cell phone, and I talk on it, and it rings to other people, and it answers. And I have my first cell phone from when I was 15 years old. It's like this huge brick. I bet you I can sell it for something on eBay, but I don't want to because it's nostalgic. Yeah. What? The most adventurous thing I've done in my life is the most adventurous thing. Bye, Roger. I hope that you have a good night. Thank you for joining. I was going to say, if anybody subscribes to me, it takes me like, oh, you're leaving? Talk to you soon. Okay, I'll see you soon. I'll message you on Instagram and we'll say hi. And I'll come by the pink dot, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so if somebody follows me on, or you subscribe to my YouTube channel, it takes like 2 days for me to see that you subscribed. So don't get angry if I don't follow you back. I'll follow you back. Subscribe back to you. I love you. Mwah. You bought 2 of my t-shirts. I definitely love you. Okay, I went hiking 2 miles before. Okay, top 3 best comedians ever. I like that. Maria Bamford, she's local to where I am. She's so freaking funny. Her mannerisms and everything are, hi, empty walls. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me again. We saw you this morning. Okay, Maria Bamford is hilarious. Let me think. This is like, there's so many good comedians, but ones that I'm drawn to. I love Will Ferrell. He's amazing. And Step Brothers. God, that's hard. Like stand-up comedy. M2 Walls, who are your favorite comedians? Help me out here. Because it's like, there's a lot of good comedians. Sebastian is hilarious. There's local comedians I know that are really funny. Robin Williams, brilliant. President Biden is a great comedian. Gilda Radner, yes. Gilda Radner's amazing. Yeah. Oh, Martin Short is one of my favorite comedians. Speaking of Gilda Radner, I do not know any comedians. Like, you don't know them personally, or you don't watch them. I know them personally because I'm in LA and I've done stand-up comedy. Oh my God, Bobby Lee, hi, nice to see you. Stephen Martin and Martin Short, the 3 amigos. Eddie Murphy is great, yes. Obviously Eddie Murphy, and that would take you back to like Richard Pryor and all of them. Pavel Freedom, hi, nice to see you here. But yeah, Martin Short and Chevy Chase and Steve Martin and the 3 amigos. Such a funny movie. Or The Airplane. Let's get into like what our favorite movies are, because for sure, hands down, my favorite movie is Airplane. It's like almost every scene in that movie is freaking comedy gold. It's so funny. And you know who else has kind of like formed my comedy is what's that British comedy? Monty Python. Monty Python is hilarious, and I don't know how as a little kid I understood the humor in that movie, but I did. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Yeah. We should do The Muppets Take Manhattan while you're like smoking weed. Then it's even better. Eddie Murphy is good. And let's see, who else? M.T. Walls. Who's from Chicago that's like a famous comedian from Chicago? I know there's a lot of comedians that come from Canada. Martin Short came from Canada. Schitt's Creek. Oh my God, Schitt's Creek is so funny. Step Brothers is funny, but I usually don't watch the whole way through. I'm getting my TV hooked up. I'm gonna put movies on in the background just to like inspire me. And if I need to feel inspired, I usually like stop whatever I'm doing and just veg out watching comedy shows. Or I don't watch that much stand-up comedy. I think it's because I did it for so long, and I feel like I know where people are going in their jokes. And a lot of it's like, oh my gosh, I've heard this. Bernie Mac is from Chicago, and Bernie Mac, hilarious. Oh my God, he's a good one. I watched a documentary about him and how he was kind of discovered. It's really good, and it's so sad, the tragedy of how he died. He just Oh, that was such a good TV show. Hilarious. It's a really good, yeah. Oh, one day the whole world is gonna recognize you as one of the best stand-up comedians. All the best, man, you are just making me feel so happy, you guys. Thanks. Yeah, if I could just be myself, I'll be the best ever. Um, and Empty Walls, I'm sure you know who Mike Epps is, if you're from the Midwest. George Carlin, yeah. George Carlin is good for his comedy, and he kind of just like speaks his mind and says really good. Tickets are free for us, right? Yes, tickets are free for you. This is your front row show right here. You're heckling too. You're allowed to heckle in these shows. I'm gonna do a stand-up comedy show where I ask the people to heckle, and then I never have to actually say my jokes. He's brilliant, yeah. George Carlin is brilliant. I'm gonna have hecklers do the heavy lifting for me with my comedy sets. He's really good. There's this one kid that just kind of blew up the past few years. He is from Hollywood. He's done stand-up comedy for so long. Matt something something. I can't remember. He's really cute, but his story is amazing. He was dropped by his agent. He was trying to get to like some comedy festival and they wouldn't let him perform. Matt Rife, yeah, and then he just like blew up. He's doing great, and I've been watching his videos, and he's so good at bantering with the audience, like roasting them and coming up with stuff. Please visit India for a show. We have recently started to incorporate stand-up comedy. Oh my God, are you serious? Fahad, that's amazing that you guys started. Yeah, he's funny. That's amazing that you guys are doing stand-up comedy in India. I have to look into this. I think that's such a great idea. I swear to God, I swear that stand-up comedy is therapy. I've seen it too many times. I used to go to this open mic and like people would go up there and we all said that this is therapy. For like 20 minutes we would have a stage time and you come in after work and you're pissed off or like whatever happened and you go up there and you just talk about it. It's freaking therapy for the comedian. Hi Danny Platzmere. Cheers. We're having wine and conversation. I was saying something. It's far better than the horrible pub culture. Yeah. Yeah. Pubs seem like they're fun though. Pubs are cool. I was saying something about something else right before the stand-up comedy in India. Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. Have you ever been to his bar in New York? Yeah, his story is amazing. Kind of like came back in his second part of his life, like in his 50s, I think, is when he came back and started doing really well in stand-up comedy. I was talking about Matt Rife. I remember doing shows with him, like back in the day. I did stand-up comedy like over 10 years ago, and I would do shows with him, and he was doing really good then. Yeah, so he was doing really good with his stand-up, and then I kind of got out of the game. And then my friend told me the story about how he just had like all this shit happen to him and people not giving him the time of day. And I always prefer a classy joke over a drunk friend. Absolutely. But anyway, somehow he popped off. Like, I don't know what went viral. Something happened. And now I'm sure his agent is so mad they dropped him. But things happen for a reason. Like, he was supposed to be dropped. He was supposed to go through what he went through. Tragedy happens for a reason to like redirect us. I totally believe that. Fahad, I have to give you some pointers for doing stand-up comedy. What's your biggest fear as a comedian? It's a good joke. You're making me think about life. It's just like so stupid and status quo. My biggest fear of a comedian is to not be funny. And then to have people not know that I'm funny, because I truly believe I'm funny and weird. And I get comedy. I understand comedy. I'm smart in that way. That's why stand-up comedy is hard to listen to, because I'm like, I know where they're going to go. It sounds the same. I think that's my biggest fear in stand-up comedy is that I'm not portraying myself very well. And I ramble and I don't know. You will do great. Thank you. Thank you. I've done it before. I mean, I've done stand-up before. Then sometimes I feel like I'm not funny, but I have something that I want to say. So then, hi, I'm Zoe. Nice to see you. Cheers. We're talking about drugs and hardcore gangster life, dude. Talking about comedy. Every time you pop up on my live, I just was talking about stand-up comedy. And I'm not doing that the whole time. But I kind of am too. So I guess that's a good question. What is your biggest fear? Zoe, what's your biggest fear as a comedian? I want to hear from a real comic what their biggest fear is. I think just like not being respected and not doing good, which sounds stupid, but it's kind of, you really can't care. I mean, you can't care what people think if you're doing stand-up comedy. It's kind of like if you're an actor or whatever, you have to just like not think about what other people are thinking and not think and just do it. So you're doing stand-up comedy in India. I love that. If you come on this live, I can help you with like how to write jokes. I'm so successful with my comedy. But they say write what you know or what you imagine, I guess. So that's a part of it. Imagining weird things. Zoe, I hope you see my, do you want to be on my Bologna Sandwich Show? Zoe, I'll do a thing on you. I'll message you. Buy my Turtitoids. They're going to get into your brain and control you and tell you what to do. Boom. So fun. So exciting. Oh my God. When you're kissing with your honey and your nose is really running, diarrhea. Diarrhea. No one's saying anything. What's everybody doing, dude? I'll play my piano, bro. Thanks, MT Walls. Oh, I was telling you, I don't know why I'm yelling. I feel like, why am I yelling? You can't hear me. You're so far away. You're in Chicago. I have to yell. Can you hear me right now? I'll just talk like this. I was in a movie with Mike Epps. Mike Epps is executive director of a film that I did 2 summers ago. It's an independent film. But anyways, we did it in Indianapolis. We filmed in Indianapolis. And I'm hoping for it to come out soon. Within, I don't know, 8 months, 6 months, hopefully. You hear me? Okay, see, I can just talk like this. You can hear me right now. I don't know why I'm so loud. I used to do that in my Zoom class with my acting. I took this acting class over Zoom for like 2 years, and the teacher was like, can you not yell when you say your lines? But I feel like everyone's so far away. I have to yell. The movie's called Tainted, and it's about, I just realized Turtitoids and Tainted, they both start with a T. Oh my God. It's a crime drama, and it's really about a city that is intertwined with like bad stuff. Anyways, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah, bologna sandwiches. It's about what I want it to be about. I'm not like great at piano, I just am playing around. I'm not following you on Instagram? And I like that you said you will follow me back on Instagram. Man, I respect that. You could see me with a keytar. What's a keytar? I've heard of that. A keytar. What if I stood up and my belly was out and I was like 9 months pregnant? That would be funny. But then you saw me in a year from now or 2 years from now, and I was still like I had a 9-month baby in my belly. Keyboard guitar. Yeah, I've seen those. hello. Good to see you. I used to teach piano to little kids, little elementary school kids that could barely push the keys down on the piano. And I'm really good at teaching, better than playing. And I have a lot of patience with little kids, and I have patience with kids and people with disabilities. Hello. Which I guess kids are like kids are like adults but with disabilities. You play the saxophone? Oh my god, I love the saxophone. One of my favorite instruments is this. Oh god, I love it. And whenever I think of the saxophone, I think of when I was in New York, because I stayed out there for a while when I was a flight attendant, and hearing people play the saxophone at the subway. Oh my god, there's something so magical about it. It's just so nostalgic, and that's what I think about when I think of New York. I think somebody playing the saxophone in the subway. It's cool that you played that. Cute! Why did you stop playing the violin, Ryan? Were you like, this is not cool? Did you get made fun of? You could have been like Kenny G. Kenny G was made fun of when he was playing that. Oh, he didn't play the violin, he played the saxophone. That's funny. I live in New York City. You do? What part of New York do you live in? I was in Astoria. It was, yeah. I had a trombone that I rented for like 2 months and never played in elementary school. Brooklyn. Cool. Are you from New York? Are you from Brooklyn? I kind of wish I went out to Brooklyn more. It's super hipstery and yeah, oh my god, that's so fun. You definitely have a Brooklyn accent then. You would love my Turtle shirts. Represent out there, man. Oh, I put a 10% code up on my webpage, so it should work. I love New York. Oh my god, I have a great story for you, Ryan. The first and only time I've ever been hit by a truck was when I was in New York. And I was walking across the street in Astoria. I had just worked like 4 or 5 days straight as a flight attendant. I was so tired. I'm like, I'm gonna go on a walk and relax and then go home and have something to drink and, chill. And I was trying to cross the street and none of the cars would stop. They were all turning left. I was there for like 2 light cycles. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna go and assume, like, it's kind of watching. Obviously someone's gonna stop, and then boom, I remember looking and the split second thought of like, oh my god, and it was a Dodge pickup truck, and it was raised, and I felt the whole side of my body crack, and it threw me, and the guy was freaking out, and this guy on a motorcycle stopped, and luckily I was like right up the street from the police station, so they were there, and the fire department, they were there super quick, and then I went to the ER. I didn't have anything wrong with me, but because of that, I got like 6 months of really good chiropractic care, which I needed because my back was killing me from pushing the cart up the freaking aisle. You know when you're taking off and you're still on a climb, if we have a short flight, we have to take the cart out there in Virgin America. So like San Francisco to LA flights are like 45 minutes, but we still had to do drink service. And as we're still climbing, when we were supposed to be in our seats, they told us to take the freaking drink cart out there. So you're like going against gravity. I should have thrown the drinks at everybody. Baloney. Anyways, getting that chiropractic care, I'm so glad I survived too. It saved my back. O'Hare's the worst. O'Hare's bad. So is JFK though. JFK. MT Walls would know about Chicago O'Hare. I don't know which is the worst one. And what do you consider the worst? Is it worst because it's so spread out and then it's like takes forever to get to one terminal, or is it the worst because it's so busy? LAX, O'Hare, JFK, whatever. I prefer small airports that have private jets in them. That's what I prefer. I worked on a private jet airline for like 8 months, and we did oh my god, what are the airplanes called? The Gulfstreams. Yeah, they were cool. Super fun. Anything else going on, dudes? incredibly busy and set up in a way that congests foot traffic. Yeah, I wonder if sometimes these airports were built to be a smaller airport and then it just became super busy. Yeah, O'Hare is always busy. Someone just said that's the worst airport, so congratulations. I think Sacramento Airport was the best airport. It was super small. It had two like terminals. It was like A and B, and then they redid it. It is like, well, it's not the worst. It's actually a pretty nice, clean airport, but you have to take like a shuttle bus. Oh no, just grin and bear it. Burbank is a good one. BUR, that's the airport code, Burbank. LAX is good. If you're flying in from New York, you probably will do LAX. Green is the smoothest one I've ever been to. TF Green. What's TF Green? TF Green. What city would TF Green be? I can't even think about. Oh my God, I remember being a flight attendant. Oh my God. Those were the days. Oh, okay. Providence Airport. I've never flown out, well, not never, but I've rarely flown outside of the United States, and I could have flown so many places. I loved New York. When I was a flight attendant and I was staying out in New York, I absolutely loved being there. Every day, I wanted to just walk around the city. I loved the Upper East Side, Upper West Side. I didn't go to Brooklyn that much. I should have. But I love Manhattan. I loved living in New York. And then when I moved back to LA for like 2 years after I moved back, I used to go to Boston. I would fly to Boston. I love Boston. I had my 35th, not 35th. Oh my God, no, it was like my 30th. I think it was my 30th birthday. Was in Boston on a layover, and flight attendant friends flew out, and we got so drunk. The comedy scene in Boston is awesome. Yeah. If I was a flight attendant still and could fly, I'd go out there. But I loved being in New York. It was my dream. I always wanted to live in New York since I was a little kid. My dream was to live in New York. And then I was pretty much kind of living there when I was semi-stationed out there. And that's where I started to do stand-up comedy. The first time I ever did stand-up was at Broadway Comedy Club. Come visit, I know. Yeah. You have to let me know when you come to LA. Are you like visiting friends or family? Are you doing a specific thing? And when are you coming out here? Oh, I was saying that after I moved back, or after I moved to LA from New York, I would have these dreams that I was back in New York. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I haven't been visiting the city. I'm so excited. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go out there. And then I woke up and I was in LA. Hi, Bad Corona. I need to do some more videos for my YouTube channel. But this is way more fun. I'm telling you, going live is way more fun than putting a video together. Unless it's my public access. I love doing it. Fun-orama. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna get going. It's been 45 minutes. Thank you for joining the live. And if you subscribe to me, just give me like 2 days because I have to see the subscriptions. They don't like pop up right away. It takes like 24 to 48 hours. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch something fun on Netflix. Bye. Have a great day. We'll see each other soon, okay? Good night and goodbye, everybody.